Hey, what's up fam? Welcome back to my channel, Chaos and Charm. So today's video, we are going to do a complete meal prep and grocery haul. As you can see, here is all of my groceries. I just got back from the grocery store. We have a couple of meals that I'm gonna cook for me and Sean to go ahead and meal prep and keep in the fridge. And then I have a couple meals for the kids if they're not gonna like what we cook. And then also me and Sean wanted to get more into juicing some, and I'm very much a beginner at this, so I'm just going to be learning. So if that's something that you're interested in, then you can follow along with me. We can kind of take this journey together. Or if you know more about it, please definitely drop your comments below and just let me know any good pearls of wisdom that I would need to know for beginning juicing. Now let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and go over all the groceries that I got from the grocery store. Okay, y'all, I might go through this rather quickly because some of this has already been sitting out for a little while and I need to get it up. So we have these Belgian waffles. They are so good, probably packed with sugar. I'm sorry, but they have been out of the grocery store for these for a couple weeks. And so I was so excited to see these. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I love these. Had to get those. Dino Nuggets because we love those and they're always good for lunch on the weekends, or if the boys aren't liking what I cooked for dinner, I can pop those in the oven. These, because they're fast and easy in the morning sometimes for the boys, or even to snack on. Eggos, same thing, good in the mornings, quick and easy for them if they want to snack on them. Goldfish, because who doesn't eat goldfish? Cucumbers, this is for one of the drinks, one of the juices that I'm making. This is beets. So the grocery store was out of the beets that I normally get, which is already kind of ready to go for you. So I've never dealt with the beets straight out of the ground like this. So I don't know. We'll learn how to do that. And then I have bath bombs because who doesn't like making bath time fun, right? The boys needed some more soap. This is chicken salad. So this is the chicken salad that they make that has grapes in it. And if you've never tried it, oh my God, it's so delicious. I don't know if this is just a Cincinnati thing, Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, this part of the country makes it. I don't know, but it's really good. Then I got some ground turkey. That's going to be for taco night one night. This dark chocolate almond milk. I always love this stuff. It tastes so much better than regular chocolate milk. Oat milk. Chewy bars because the boys love these. This is cilantro because I'm going to make some fresh salsa. I make that just about every week. Yeah. This is celery. This is, raw sugar basically, or a substitute for sugar. It's supposed to be healthier for you. Some peppers. This is going to be for one of the meals that we make. This kind of bar. I've actually never had this kind, so we'll see how good that is. Then I also got 2 of these to try. This saves lives, so that's always awesome. It says it feeds a child every time you buy one of these. Wild blueberry and pistachio. I just thought that sounded really cool, or really good, and the packaging looks cool. Doritos, crackers to go with the chicken salad. These because it's just quick and easy bacon that we sometimes do for the boys in the morning. Strawberries to cut up and snack on. This is going to be for some probably some wraps or salads I'm gonna make. Buffalo chicken salad. Baby kale, this is gonna be for some of the smoothies. Broccoli, this is gonna be for one of the meals. Some gluten-free wraps. Oranges, these are the biggest oranges I've ever seen in my life, I think. Shredded cheese for tacos. This is for the buffalo chicken salad. Coconut water for some of the juice that I'm going to make. Apples, and I got the Fiji apples. This is just chicken breast, lots of chicken breast. The thought of raw meat just grosses me out, and I always keep it wrapped up. Sweet potatoes, 2 packs. Bananas. I don't know, read the back of it.
I just threw it away.
I think it's a minute. Bananas, lemons. These are also for the juice I'm going to make. Pineapple. This is some garlic parmesan seasoning because that's so delicious. If you haven't tried it, you have to. This is for one of the juices. some honey, and then some
You're
barbecue
so
sauce.
off. It says 10 to 15 seconds.
Oh, well, good thing you didn't put in a minute. Jeez. Some more sesame teriyaki sauce. Some eggs. These are some pizzas for the boys to snack on and stuff if they don't like what I cooked. Red onion, garlic, ginger. These are to snack on, raspberries, blueberries, and kiwi is to snack on and for the juices. And is that it? Did I get everything? I think I got everything.
Did you get those that I just put in the freezer?
Yeah.
So here is the list of everything that I wanted to try and meal prepping it together. And you'll notice we did not get to everything in this first day, but I always have to write it out because it just kind of helps keep me on track. And then here, I just put this clip in here because, I don't know, some people find this satisfying when you're filling up large containers, and I had to refill the dog food container, so here I am doing that. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rachel, and I am a mom of 5 kids. I have kids that range from all ages. My oldest is 14, and then my youngest will be 1 at the end of the week, actually, and kids all in between. I literally have a kid for like every age group, like teenage, preteen, school age, toddler, and infant. So it's a little bit crazy around here. But in today's video, we are going to be meal prepping a few things, making some juices, and just kind of getting a few meals ready for the week and lots of produce ready for the week just to make things a little bit more smoothly. It's always busy at dinner time, especially being a mom of 5 and having 5 kids. Everybody's schedule is different. We have baseball, we have basketball going on, we have another baseball. So 2 of the kids are in baseball, and then my oldest is in basketball, and then just trying to, handle the 2 little ones. It just gets really crazy and busy. And when dinner time comes around, I just like to try and have myself somewhat put together and make things go a little bit more smoothly. So follow along with me today if you like that kind of thing, and we are going to try and make this week a little bit easier for us. So first things first, I like to try and wash all the produce that I possibly can. As you can see, I am not washing it off in the sink just because one side of the sink is full of dishes. As a family of 7, the sink is literally never clean. Like, I wash the dishes and literally somebody else is putting something in there. So not only that, but so there's not like a ton of room, but also, I don't know, I just get really grossed out putting produce in the sink for some reason. Like, I know I can wash it and stuff, but I don't know. I don't like it. So I try and wash it in these big bowls, but I think I need a bigger container. I think I'm going to get a bigger container to try and wash all this stuff in.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, but this time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. Yeah.
So here you will see I am prepping the chicken. I actually didn't ever know this, and I just learned this not that long ago, but I bought this meat tenderizer, and so that's what I'm doing here, and it's supposed to make the meat more tender. So I was trying this out for the first time, and actually the chicken did come out really, really well. So evidently when you hit it like this, it just helps break up the fibers in the chicken, and then also, of course, it spreads the chicken breast out so it's a little bit thinner, and the chicken actually did turn out really delicious. So I totally recommend that. However, putting it between that wrap stuff, I hate that. I think it's called wet clinch wrap or something. I don't know. I hate that stuff. It just does not cooperate well with me. However, we made it through and it was delicious. So this first meal that I'm prepping is going to be barbecue chicken, sweet potatoes, and broccoli. And right now I am just seasoning this with some salt and pepper and garlic honey seasoning, which is delicious.
I wanna close my eyes and go back, play it in my mind. A movie of us two, yeah, we were happy at the time. Can't remember what it felt like.
Here I seasoned the sweet potatoes and the broccoli with garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. And then I think I also put some seasoned salt in the broccoli.
You haven't said a word to me. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over. Do you remember when we went to?
Then you pop it in the oven and you want to bake at 400. I baked it at 400 for 25 to 35 minutes. It really just depends on how thick your chicken breasts are. Next, I'm just popping the rest of the sweet potatoes that I had in the air fryer to cook. So I have them just kind of as a snack for me and the babies, or mostly the ones who eat those.
You haven't said a word to me. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out.
Next, while all that was cooking, I was going to go ahead and rinse off some of the produce that has been sitting long enough, where it should have been cleaned by now. So we're going to rinse that off and cut it up and get it into containers to put in the fridge.
If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over.
And next, we're just going to rinse this bowl out so I can wash off some of the apples that I had also gotten.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. I love the things you said me too.
Okay, you guys, next I am moving on to one of the juices I wanted to make. So this is called a Kel Tonic Juice. I think that's what it's called. Kel Tonic. Yeah, Kel Tonic Juice. And it is a copycat recipe of the one at First Watch. If you've ever been to a First Watch restaurant, it's like a breakfast place. It's really delicious. And so I had this there the other weekend when we went out of town for a wedding, and I was like, I have got to try and make that at home. So recipe calls for 2 cups of baby kale, 1 apple, a half a cucumber, 1 celery stalk, and 1 lemon, and 1 cup of water, and then kiwi is optional. So I actually used 1 cup of the, well, I don't know if it was a cup. I bought it, the coconut water, and it was pineapple flavored. And then I also used a half of one of the huge cucumbers, and later I saw that it asked for like the smaller cucumbers, but it still turned out really good. So whichever you prefer. So obviously you guys can tell I do not have a juicer at home. I have this fancy blender, Ninja blender, and I might actually invest in a juicer. But if you do not have a juicer, this is one way that you can juice this. You can blend it up and then just get like a strainer, a fine grained strainer, and strain it all out. The only thing is it does, I feel like, take forever for all the juice and everything to drain out. So that's why I might actually invest in a juicer, just because I really want to do this long term. So I think I'm going to do that. But if you just want to do it every now and then, that is a good way to do it. And now the chicken is done and smelling absolutely amazing, and I could not wait to eat this meal. And while that food was cooling off, I was just putting my juice into these cups so I can put up for the week.
Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night and through the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be.
Okay, you guys, welcome back to day 2 of meal prepping. The other day I had to take Jackson, I had to stop everything and take Jackson to baseball, so we were not able to finish. So we are going to do another juice today, and then also I have stuff for some pineapple chicken teriyaki that we're going to make with some peppers and obviously pineapple, and some extra broccoli, so we're going to throw that in there. And then I have some fresh eggs from my neighbor, so we're going to wash those. And then I have some extra sweet potatoes that I need to cut up and I'm going to go ahead and cook those, so we'll have them ready. So let's get started with the rest of this meal prepping.
So I'm actually going to start off today by washing these eggs. So my neighbor has brought me over some fresh eggs that I brought from her. So I was so excited to try these. The first time that I got them from her. So I was really excited. And to wash them off, all you have to do is put them in some lukewarm water, and then you want to scrub them a little bit and then dry them and then refrigerate right after.
Okay, so I had to wash this stuff off, so that's drying, and I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing and cutting some of this up.
Alright, y'all, so now that my eggs were soaking and my sweet potatoes were soaking, it's time to prep some of this and get some of this cut up. So I started by cutting this onion up, and once I started cutting it, I was like, oh, these don't have to be diced onions, but whatever, we'll make it work. And then the peppers, so this is actually the easiest way to cut a pepper. You just kind of cut the top long piece, like little green piece right there, off, and then you flip it upside down, and then you cut the sides, and then voila, then just cut like this, and it works so well and so quickly. So I'm going to be meal prepping a pineapple chicken teriyaki, and it's going to have some peppers, obviously some pineapple, onion, and I thought about putting that extra broccoli in there, but I actually ended up not putting that in there. I just didn't really want the broccoli taste for some reason. I just thought I had enough with the peppers and the pineapple. And then, of course, the chicken, and then you season it. I put some sesame teriyaki sauce on top, and it was so delicious. All right, so here I am trying to cut up this pineapple, and you will see this looks really nice and easy. I was trying to do this new way of cutting a pineapple. I like dread cutting a pineapple for some reason, but I saw this way on TikTok and the lady made it look really easy, so I was trying it out, but yeah, it just did not work for me. So I actually don't show this because my battery died, but I end up for the other half of the pineapple just cutting it the way that I normally do, which is like cutting off all the edges and then like cutting the core off and eating it. But this way did not work for me. Maybe it does for some people, but yeah, it got kind of messy. This meal I cooked the same as the other. I cooked it on 400 for about 25 to 35 minutes.
Okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and make some salsa. All I need is some diced tomatoes, and they don't really even have to be diced. I mean, this is just the kind that I get. You can use regular tomatoes, like fresh tomatoes. Some garlic, cilantro, and the rest of that onion that I had. And you can also use lime juice, which makes it really good, but I don't have any lime, so that's how we're doing it today.
And basically all you're going to do is just throw it in the blender. That's it. And it is the best salsa you will ever taste. It tastes just like going to a Mexican restaurant. Like, I will never buy store-bought salsa again, ever. Like, it just doesn't even taste nearly the same at all. By this time the chicken was done, and I sliced it up to make sure it was cooked all the way, and it was, and it looked delicious. It was so yummy, and was also smelling up the whole house. It smelled so good. So next I am just washing or scrubbing all the eggs off so we can dry them and then put them in the fridge.
Okay, so now I'm waiting on the oranges to soak a little bit right here and right here, so I can make that juice, and then whatever's left I'll use it for fresh orange juice. And then while I'm waiting on those, I'm gonna go ahead and clean these off and cut these sweet potatoes up so we can cook those.
Alright, y'all, so don't be mad, but I actually ended up not making the other juice. It just got to be so late, and we just ended up washing the oranges off, and then we did make fresh orange juice, but I did not have enough time to get to the other juice, and that's just how it is sometimes. I mean, with all these kids and craziness around us, it just, doesn't always work out like that. even when you don't have a lot of kids. I mean, sometimes things just come up and yeah, you just don't have enough time. I mean, give yourself some grace and do it the next day. So now I'm cutting up all these sweet potatoes and oh my gosh, this just takes so much time. I almost feel like sometimes it's worth me just buying the sweet potatoes that are already cut up, and it would save me so much time, but it's also more expensive. So I don't know. Sometimes I like cutting them up too. It's kind of therapeutic.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass.
All right, now we're making the orange juice. Right, Trenton? Are you helping me make orange juice? And Jackson?
Orange juice is splashing in my face.
What you doing there, Trenton? Are you getting it? Put it in the blender. All right, so we're peeling the oranges and then stick them in the blender so we can make some fresh orange juice.
And that's all for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've made it this far, you are much appreciated. And I hope that you got some good ideas for you and your family to share. And I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. And I will see you guys in my next video.